T then explained that the unity of heaven and man means the human body is a microcosm of the workings of heaven and earth. The soul is heaven, clear and ethereal, while the body is earth, quiet and steady. The body of God's punishment was formed by forcibly fusing the remains of countless masters, making it extremely chaotic. However, this vast land, seemingly without a sky, is actually the fused essence of heaven and earth. How could body and soul exist in complete isolation? Those souls are just too weak and are completely suppressed by the powerful body. What I am doing is awakening all of them. Dumb, old master, this move of yours is good. He looks like he's about to dissolve. It just so happens that the divine tower of Tamfar counters him. But right now, what I care about more is, it turns out one must cultivate to Tamfar to see the true form of the seven mysteries, radiant light breaking divine power, overpowering still with roar force, the great sage who pacifies heaven, the bold demon king, formless like order, the great sage who overturns the seas, the dragon demon king, extremely fast techniques, stirring up the firmament, the great sage who transcends heaven, the rock demon king, next is the great sage who moves mountains, the lion camel king, the great sage who penetrates wind, the Manga king, the great sage who subdues spirits, the marmoset king, and of course, that one too. Now it seems, at that time, I lied to Vodich saying the holy lord of seven mysteries was a great sage equal to heaven. My imagination was truly too limited. All seven great sages have appeared. Is a holy lord of seven mysteries real? Something out of Wu Cheng's mind. Then wouldn't, if I could grasp the seventh breaking, would I be able to summon the great sages? Seeing T talking to himself like a fool, he called out, old master, one moment your face is as stiff as if you're constipated, the next you're smiling slyly. Could you please finish off the enemy before getting lost in that microscopic world of yours? After all, every moment I possess your body consumes my lifespan. I'm truly risking my life fighting with you. This god's punishment body is about to collapse anyway. If there's no issue, I will end the possession. At this moment, the speck of Battlefield's body gradually began to dissipate. T slowly approached him. Then he put his hands behind his back and boasted, the name God's punishment sounds quite cool. I wonder if you will return to the upper realm after you perish. If so, help me tell your god one thing. I'm best at slaying gods. The souls inside the spectre body heard this and asked one another, slaying gods? What arrogant words. How is that arrogant? Gods were meant to be killed. He is only at the midvoid breaking level, yet he wants to slay gods. I like this kid's madness. Madness. This isn't madness, it's confidence. Confidence. Why say that? Because he's a descendant of mine. I didn't expect that after being dead for so long, I would see such an outstanding clansman who has not yet awakened our clan's talent but already possesses top-tier combat power among his peers. I will give you a hand and grant you a stroke of luck. Oh man, old man, what are you doing? He's assimilating us. We can't resist. His existence is far superior to ours. How could someone like this pass away? Immediately, that powerful soul forcibly absorbed all remaining souls. It then turned into a one-eyed stone statue and said, Junior, take this gift from your ancestor. Looking at the statue, the grandfather and grandson pair doubted their lives. Tu turned and said, Let 1E3NH, this stone statue was left for you by your ancestor. Take it quickly. Pa, me. Didn't the voice say he's your ancestor? T replied, he mentioned a certain clan. It's definitely not human. Looking at our appearances, you clearly look less human than me. Let 1E3NH wondered, what if he looks at our inner essence? You're even less human than I am. As he spoke, he reached out his hand to grab the statue, but he was repelled by the statue as it shouted, Dead lust, flicking the photo away. Damn it, fine, I'm leaving, but why did you have to lay a hand on me? Only brother T remained standing by the statue. So it real is me, just like that, expelled from the human register. My mood is rather peculiar. System, is it possible that old Giza, despite saying he was giving me a grand opportunity, actually wanted to possess my body? After all, his assimilation ability is truly terrifying. The flesh and blood of so many experts were wiped out in the blink of an eye. The system replied, it was not provided by the system. I do not offer appraisal services. But have you forgotten? If he wanted to possess you, he would at least need to preserve your soul, but what you just comprehended. Okay, I understand now. Brother T immediately unleashed the 7 profound ray break. K7. He fired a shot at the statue with a bang. But absolutely nothing happened. There wasn't even a trace of a soul left behind. He truly just gave me a grand gift. Old timer, although I don't know what race you belong to, you must have mistaken me for someone else. I am a 100% human. Even though I was an orphan in my past life, I grew up in a village under Ironbone Mountain, raised by the kindness of 100 families. There is no way I could be connected to high-level races like yours. However, I will not let the legacy you left behind gather dust. Instantly, the statue vanished from Brother Tu's hand. Pa, it turned into a tattoo. That's it. It's over. I won't be able to apply for a civil service job anymore. Boo. Scene transition to the Upper Realms Hall of Borders. The voice rang out. Deputy Hall Master, something terrible has happened. The ghost battlefield we deployed back then has disappeared without a trace. It can be confirmed that it has been destroyed. What are you panicking about? With our Hall of Borders here, the sky of this plains battlefield will not collapse. As he spoke, he snapped his fingers. A series of other ghost battlefield figures were created. Then, he bribed, it was just a tool, we can still afford it.